Well, here we go. Yeah, no, 2.2 live stream happened today alongside us having some PGR news to say. So let's get into everything.
One.
The first thing I want to start off with are what are the characters being ran on the banners? Like, what banners are going to be on the release of 2.2? Well, we have Cantarella, obviously, being Havoc element. For the rerun, we have Camellia and Shorekeeper, being that for phase 1 we have Cantarella and Camellia. Well, phase 2, yeah, Shorekeeper gets that all to herself, which honestly I find incredibly hilarious. But, I won't mind, I'm still waiting for Zani. I might pull for Camellia since I got, I got scammed out of her because of Farina showing up on my summons. So, I might pick up Camellia. Another thing that's also coming out during this patch is that we are going to be having an upgrade to Rover, aka our character. Now we are now going to be
I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end.
We are not going to be able to unlock the arrow element, meaning you can now switch between Spectro, I think that's how you say it, Havoc, and now Arrow. We now have 3 elements in our disposal. Bet. Can we get style switching up in here for... Actually, wait, no. Make an event where we could just style switch Rover. Like, that would be cool as fuck. But yeah, no, we are unlocking the Arrow element in this new update alongside us getting a free 5-star weapon. I think they mentioned on how to unlock it, but do I really care on mentioning on what event it is? No, so let's just move on. Also in the brand new story quests, which actually takes place after 2.0 story, well, it kind of follows up on 2.0 story's ending. We actually do get to meet a new character, which should be coming out in a future version, in a future update. So yeah, I don't remember her name, but we'll just roll with it. She kind of reminds me of Dungeon. Okay, yeah, no, I'm just gonna... We got some new events and stuff, like some more exploration events. An event that's actually coming back, aka the event that some people hate, some people like. Some more events. We also got a new co-op event, a co-op combat event, which honestly, I'm always in favor for. A new tactical hologram. And this one that I want to talk about a little bit, because holy shit, they actually managed to do it. Being that, for anyone who has played Punishing Grey Raven, there is an event called Battle Tower, which only appears every few update, like every other update, where it's just basically, like, how would I say this in simple terms? It's more or less kind of like a skill check. Like, that's the best way that I can describe it. It's kind of like a skill check. Being that it pretty much puts your skills to the test, like how well have you built your characters, how well have you been playing the game, like it pretty much puts your skills to the test. Well, they're bringing basically Battle Tower into Wuthering Waves, and I am all for it. Like, I am all for this. That means WuWa players now have to deal with the pain that PGR players have been dealing with for years now. There's also some quality of life improvements, like the inclusion of titles, being able to basically change the colors and tones of how the game looks. Like, you can either make the game look as dull as you want, or you can make it so goddamn vibrant. Honestly, that's actually a pretty cool feature, alongside some features for quick access to supply packs, being able to revisit previous dialogues in the story, which honestly is pretty helpful. Well, and lastly, a unexpected one that actually dropped yesterday for anyone that's not an EST, being that Wuthering Waves is going to be coming to Steam on April 29th of this year, which honestly, I was both not expecting, but I was also questioning. Hell, I think I made a community post saying that, I mean, hey, options are options, I'm fine with it. It's just like, why? But at the same time, now actually looking at it now, this helps the game's how would I say this? It basically helps the game get out there more, become more mainstream, which honestly I'm all in favor for. And yeah, in And of course, it allows like seamless account migrating between. Like you can pretty much play this game on either the game's launcher, maybe Epic Games as well. Honestly, I wouldn't really know about the PC side of things. I'm a mobile player. Meaning that you can migrate between Steam, Epic, mobile devices, PS5, and yeah, you get the point. And honestly, that's pretty much it. Also, here are the codes on screen. I'll leave them up for a bit while you type those in. So yeah, no, that's honestly pretty much it for WuWa news. And now let's go into PGR news. Let's just say PGR is going to be popping off like a motherfucker. Like, I'm just gonna put that simply. Yeah, no, PGR is gonna be popping off like a motherfucker. Being that first that we have is a live stream that's gonna be happening on the 25th, aka less than a few days from now. You know, for the next patch, Shaper's Ripples, which I am excited for. Honestly, this is probably the one patch that I'm the most excited for, because of the fact that this time, instead of getting like, you know, two characters in this patch, we're getting 3. Yeah, you heard me. We're getting 3 characters in this one patch. That being, of course, we're going to be getting Lucia, Pyroth, and Yada. That's not changing, but what surprising addition that we're getting is going to be none other than Nanami Star Trail, the meta lightning tank currently on CN. Meaning Vera Garnet can finally retire. Because she is also getting an upgrade. Being that Vera's newest frame, aka the next character to come out on CN, is being that she's going to be a fire amplifier with the Umbra Surge effect. Yeah, finally, Liv can retire after like 2 to 3 years, almost 4. I'll say 2, almost 3 for global players, 3 to 4 for like CN. But yeah, no, Liv Imperial can finally retire as the meta fire amplifier. Honestly, the fact that they haven't released a new fire amplifier in that span of time is honestly kind of fucking surprising. Being that the weapon she's going to be using is a double-edged spear, which in her gameplay animations that are released, because of the fact that Vera is now currently in beta, being that her gameplay is like a mix between Vera Garnet and Vera Rosen, her previous super into, which honestly I'm all in favor for. Like, she looks so fucking cool as hell. Yeah, sure, there's still some shit to work out, but then again, it's in beta currently, so all of this is subject to change. Like, make it more polished, to say. And honestly, I can't wait for when she comes out. But also, this actually marks the first full Gen 3 team. Yeah, sure, we have Nihil, but that's an incomplete team, being that we only have Ishmael and Luna Oblivion. And yeah, sure, Ishmael felt like probably, I don't know how the hell does the Observer work. Honestly, I would have to look at that more. But still, it's an incomplete team. There's only like 2 members. Like, we're still missing one. For a full Nihil team. But yeah, no, we have a full Gen 3 team finally, being fire with Lucia Pyroth, Watanabe Epitaph, and lastly, this new Vera coming out. So yeah, no, that's pretty much it for all of this, because honestly, like, I actually decided to wait on making this video. Like, I could have made the PGR section into its own video, but I decided to wait a little, just because why the hell not? Why not just mention both games at once? So yeah, no, that's pretty much it for this video. Like and subscribe. Otherwise, this is Rain, signing off.